Hello everyone, and welcome back to SAHULA Sand Safari, where our endangered African wild dogs, also known as the African painted dogs, are currently curling up with one another and enjoying the new litter that we have. No way, they're playing with each other! Oh, you guys are so freaking cute! Oh, I love them so much, you guys! They're just adorable! Oh, that was so precious. But alright, you guys, welcome back to our adventures here in SAHULA Sands, where apparently there is a lot of poop all of the time in the African wild dog area. I've noticed that. It's great for our dung beetles that manage to make protea flowers grow up when we actually notice that, there's poop about. But I just did not expect there to be so much. I really think we might need to have a keeper dedicated 24/7 just to taking care of these little ones, especially because I think the pack is about to become bigger. African wild dogs live in big packs. Oh, that's too precious. Okay, hold still, you two. That is too cute. We absolutely need to get some pictures for permanent memories. Thank you very much. That's just I had to get that. We need like a photographer here. But African wild dogs can live in huge packs. There are often up to 20 members in a pack. Sometimes it's much smaller, just one breeding pair and their immediate offspring. But sometimes the packs are really, really big. And as a result, you end up with a lot of siblings taking care of younger siblings. Oh, look at them run! Look at them run! They're so cute! And I also think that we're due for more puppies pretty soon, since the parents of these African wild dogs are actually quite young, and now the interbirth period in between having more babies may have passed. Because look at that! Our African wild dogs are maturing before our eyes. Oh my gosh. In fact, I know we can make it easier to watch them mature before our eyes. If we actually go ahead and we allow a butterfly or two, perhaps an invasive species, a good, or just an uncommon species of butterfly, usually found in South Africa, or South America, not South Africa, to go ahead and alight itself onto a tree here. And then maybe, there we go. Let's actually make this one yellow, because why not? Nice. Oh, that's gonna make it so fun to just put these giant... I really thought that they would be kind of tacky and quiche. I'm not gonna lie, when they first showed up, and I was like, I'm never gonna use that butterfly wall light. Now they're like my new favorite thing. Like, put the butterfly wall light everywhere. It just finally lights up our exhibits without making it look too touched by humans. Because if you can't tell from all of the rocks and everything, I'm trying to keep it pretty naturalistic here. What the heck? Foylan, you're about to give birth when I haven't even managed to catch up with you? Okay. Foylan's about to give birth. I haven't even managed to give her a name or a tree yet. I'm gonna go ahead and name her Procrastination. Procrastination. There we go. Because I have taken forever to name this poor giraffe and to be able to get her all comfy and situated. Alright, where am I gonna put her giraffe tree? Procrastination's giraffe tree. Maybe over here? And then, yeah, maybe over here. And then we'll put some rocks under it. So, giraffe. Giraffe tree procrastination. There we go. And I'll put some rocks under it in just a second. Procrastination has had offspring. Good job, Procrastination. Where's your baby? You've had two babies. Wait, you've already had a baby? You've had two babies already? The heck? Oh, Zawadi was your other baby. Oh, I see. Alright, come here, little one. Alright, and this little one is also, unfortunately, not very healthy. Oh, Procrastination. I think she was mating with somebody that just wasn't the best. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna name this little one, let's see, Procrastination, and I don't want to name her Error or anything, like, mean like that, but Procrastination and maybe double checking, or Procrastination and what's a good emotion for when you made a little mistake, but I don't want to name a baby giraffe Mistake. That just seems unkind. What about, procrastination And, repeat, trial, try again, error, mistake, misread. How about misread? There we go, because you misread something. You know what I mean? Alright, there we go, little one. She's cute. We'll release her to the wild when she grows up too. Whoop, some animal is not faring... Oh, well, now they're faring fine. Okay. Oh, and we need ATMs! Of course, my wonderful guests. You guys need ATMs? I can provide the ATMs. Let's actually see. We need guest facilities. ATM. Information, merchandise, finance. Do I have any? I do not have any ATM decor, unfortunately. So let's actually put a couple ATMs down over here. Maybe like a couple, yeah. And then we'll figure out how to decorate them. Not exactly sure how, but we will figure out how. And then over here, we'll make like a cute little shop with all of these pots for the water. All right, so we've got at least a few ATMs in here, which means we're gonna need to add them into work zones. I have made that mistake before, friends. Do not forget your work zones. You will regret it. Your ATMs will never be fixed. Your guest shall yell at you. You learn how not to make mistakes. I just couldn't bear to name that baby mistake, though. That was just too harsh. Alright, so let's see what's going on now. Alright, so what should we work on next? One of the big things I wanted to do was move our big boy, Quiet, over here and start getting guests down into this side of the zoo. And I think we need to go ahead and find a way to add in a new keeper station on this side so that keepers can actually rest over here. I'm a little concerned because keepers have to wander so far in the vast horizons, and I would love if keepers could exit out of more than just one gate. I don't think that's the case. I hope that would be really amazing if they could do an update where like keepers could exit out of more than one gate. But we're actually going to grab this whole water treatment plant here because it actually has less of a radius. Oh, I think I need to grab the blueprint of it. It doesn't come with plants that way. But we're going to put a new water treatment plant kind of tucked back here. And I do want to put in a new rest area. Not just for the keepers. I meant to say a staff rest zone. So that's research center, staff room for origin zone. Yeah, maybe like a whole huge staff room kind of tucked back here would be really good for everybody. And then the staff could get the rest they need. It wouldn't impact the guests negatively because they'd be all nice and cozied up and hidden away. We're going to remove that water treatment facility just temporarily. And you know what? We're going to remove that solar panel too. But don't fear, we'll replace it. Oh, Quiet. You are not quiet, and I love that his name is kind of a joke. All right, let's do a large staff room. Because I think that that's fair. And where are we going to put it? Just slide it right back up here. Train modification failed, eh? Right there. And then I want to grab... I know, without power, don't worry, we will take care of it. An African solar garden. Full of proteas, mind you. And we will place this right over here. Where it will be able to power the facility. And then we're going to grab the water treatment. Because we have a cute little water hut. And we're going to wiggle it right back here as soon as we move that fence line. Okay. Alright, let's pause for just a second. Because we're going to edit the barrier, and even though the animals wouldn't escape, like, all of the alerts would go off. It'd be like, beep, beep, end of the world, which we just don't need. Okay, come on. I want to be able to see where I'm putting this water hut. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Excellently done, friends. Excellently done. Where did my gate? I need that. Oh, okay, come here. Come here. Barrier? I forget when you touch this piece of barrier and then you hit null, it goes away. I'm glad we caught that before it happened. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go over here. Null. And we'll wiggle through. There we go. Perfect. Look at that nice little corner we've made. It was so chaotic just a second ago, but we have managed to readjust it. We can even straighten this out a little bit, I hope. Maybe. Hope springs eternal. There we go. We'll get some nice paths tidied up. Little staff path. Voila, voila. And let's make sure that guests don't get so close that they'll be mad. So just one, I love that guests can now get closer to staff facilities without losing their minds. It's such a huge relief. Just such a huge relief. Because I mean, look at how nice this facility is. I personally would be one of those guests who'd be like, please, can I have dinner with you? Can we all just like sit and chill? That'd be my dream. Just to be able to sit with like the keepers and like walk past their hut and be like, hi, do you want to tell me about the giraffes? Like, that's me. I pay money to do those things. When we go on like behind the scenes tours at zoos, I literally could never understand why that was something that was a negative aspect that guests would complain about in Planet Zoo. Like, are you nutter butters? You want to be able to see everything that's going on and interact and talk to the people who are taking care of the animals, right? So of course you want to see the behind the scenes stuff. All right, let's actually change the width a bit to have a better gander at ye olde elephants. Here, well, back. Oh, back off, little path. All right, we'll put the path right here, like so, and make a nice big, oh, look at that beautiful circle. That's the most beautiful circle I've ever made in Planet Zoo, ever. I just have to like admire it for a minute before we destroy it by adding more things in. Okay, and we'll worry about expanding it so that people can like climb up here later. For now, I just really want to get quiet back here, and I do want to put a hippo. I want to at least have one big male hippo in here. And then I want to start thinking about adding in lions and potentially a place for hyena as well. This actually up here, I want to turn into like another food spot. And if I'm going to turn it into a food spot, we might want to make the width between these two pretty big. So that, actually, let's do this. Can I connect that up? I could. Let's connect this up, and then we'll turn this into kind of a picnic zone right along here. Yeah, that'll do. We'll probably need some bathrooms over here. We could put in like, ooh, we could make this into a nice picnic zone too. Let's widen these paths. We just want to keep people from popping over to the keeper's place so they don't complain. Which means I'm going to need another way for them to wiggle over between. That's fine. Between all these places, which is actually good because then we'll have, I can have a shop set right there. Okay. We can have a path there. There we go. Nice spot there. And people will have to like turn around there or just go down a second narrow path. Here, we'll like, I'm trying to figure out how we might want the shops. We'll work with this. We'll put in the other path. Maybe even like scoot. Ooh, maybe we should scoot the keeper like under this spot. That would be even cooler. Oh, you guys. Amazing, brilliant ideas. Let's carry on. No need to pause anymore now that we have tidied some of these things up. And we're going to start a new work zone back here. So this is actually going to be the bachelor oasis zone. And it's going to include this whole section right here. And it's also going to include taking care of the safari piece and maintaining this side. And we're gonna have one mechanic and one keeper start over here, and then we will slowly but surely add other staff who'll kind of just live in this oasis spot, which is quickly coming together. See what happens when we just manage to pull together and really focus on things for a moment? Very proud of all of us. And speaking of pulling together and focusing on things, let's do it. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab our boy Quiet. Where are ya, Quiet? Because it's gonna be an awful long time before any more females need his assistance with making babies. And we're gonna move him into the bachelor herd area. There we go. It might take a hot minute for like that to be able to happen. And I would love to make it so guest from this side could maybe walk across here and then come down here. That would be so nice. A big giant bridge. That would be really cool. Yay, Injustice is about to mature. He's a healthy boy. And then once Quiet gets over here, we're gonna have some new keepers to take care of Quiet. So let's go ahead and introduce, let's see, Marcel. So we're gonna have Elephant Oasis Keeper. We'll call it Biologist. Marcel! Welcome, Marcel. Very excited. I'm so happy that you like cheetahs. They are definitely on my list to go ahead and add in. No, Marcel, you don't inspect the dried up well. You, my dear, are absolutely part of the Bachelor Oasis group. Alright, she was trying to inspect the dried up well. There we go. Now she's wandering. Soon she won't need to wonder and wander about what she's doing back here. And we're going to add in a new mechanic to just this zone to kind of take care of everything. And this is actually going to be Mechanic Angie. Angie, you have some great elephant names. So we're going to name this woman, let's see, she's going to be Elephant Tracker Angie. And so we're going to say her job is actually like tracking and taking good care of the elephants in the area, and that's why she's in charge of— oh, Sequoia the giraffe is already— or Sequoia the painted dog is already expecting more babies. I told you guys, any minute they would have more babies. But Elephant Tracker Angie will be assigned to this zone and hopefully take good care of it. All right, there we go. Elephant Oasis Biologist Marcel doesn't know what she's here for just yet. She's content with her job. She'll train up and learn some new things as time goes on. Where is Quiet? Oh, there he is! You guys ready? Let's see what Quiet, our big boy Quiet, thinks of his oasis. Hey, buddy! What do you think? Is this gonna do? You need some food enrichment and toy enrichment? Alright, let's focus on that. His most dire need right now is food enrichment. Let's get those wonderful enrichment items up for our awesome African elephant. Ooh, he has the gyro toy! Absolutely come play with this. I hope that the hippo will come and play with this too. I freaking love the gyro toy. It is one of my favorites. We're gonna put it right here. And then, oh, a mud bath! Oh, come on, big boy. You're gonna come enjoy a good old mud bath. That just is too much fun. Alright, and then we need to focus on actually giving him food enrichment. So let's give him a nice hanging barrel feeder. Maybe right over, or let's give him the large barrel feeder, because I think he likes to kick it around. There we go. Alright, there you go, buddy. Let's move you over here. I think he's just kind of content at the moment. Doesn't really, he's like, I could move it around, I could not move around. It's whatever. And we're gonna give him some new bedding. We need the huge, extra large bedding to let him know, hey, this bachelor pad cave is pretty nice. There we go. He really wants his social group to be a little bit more, and he wants the terrain to be a bit more. So let's work on his social group, actually. I want to make sure that our Ellie boy is pretty content. So what animals could we add in so that he feels like his social group is well maintained? Only other males, which is interesting. So he could use some socialization. He could use— oh, let's go ahead and take care of the Gila monsters really quickly. The rocky rubble is crumbling. Hang in there! Hang in there, guys! Alright, gold level Gila monsters. There's one. Let's see. Gila monster even. Not a gold, but it'll do. We need to like sell all of these. There we go. 12,000 smacks. Not bad. There we go. $500,000. Oh yeah. Oh, quiet. Yeah, I don't want him to be alone for too long. Joyful Dawn, please do not interbreed. In fact, Joyful Dawn, you are one of the ones we were going to release to the wild. Good to catch that in time. He does look kind of just on his lonesome, doesn't he? Okay, I can't take that, you guys. Let's go ahead and find a rescue elephant. This is too much. I cannot sit. Oh, there's so many albino giraffes. But I cannot sit here without having another elephant. And Sequoia, the African wild dog, is giving birth, like right the heck now. Oh, that's so exciting. We'll go ahead and check out what's going on with that in just a second. But we gotta focus. And right now, it is African elephant time. Oh, we gotta remove the giraffes from the filter. Because he is a social creature, we're gonna just adopt the first male that comes in here. We're gonna adopt a male that doesn't even have very good genes, because Madhu here is going to be a rescue male. And we will put him into this exhibit with Quiet so that they will not be alone. Because Quiet, I think, definitely needs some companionship. He just went from being in a herd with a bunch of babies and females. Females didn't really want him around, since you guys know that the females don't like to have the bachelor boys around. But he still needs somebody here. Also, Sequoia is preventing her children from breeding with each other, which is a great thing, and I think a sign that her daughters are probably ready to go into the wild. She's so old now, she can't have any more babies. So Sequoia has become old. Oh my gosh, we have so much going on. But she has just given birth to a new litter. That's wonderful. I think she just had 2 new babies. So Sequoia, the African wild dogs do not live very long. My goodness gracious. But Sequoia's genealogy is that she has actually gone ahead and given birth to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 babies. She's preventing her children from going ahead and breeding right now. So we're actually going to have Haley and Lissy move out of the pack, because in African wild dog packs, the females are often the ones to leave the pack. And we're going to put them into the trade center, because they are going to hopefully end up becoming like wonderful healthy dogs for somebody else's pack. And we'll take care of that soon. Meanwhile, Brutus Clown, or the new baby, Bomani, because he is also a gold level, may end up inheriting the pack, or maybe one of the other young female will end up inheriting the pack. We'll have to see who we decide to keep, depending on what kind of African wild dogs, male or female, can come in to mix with the pack's genetics later. They destroyed that zebra pinata, by the way. They wanted that meat. Oh my gosh. But alright, let's name the 2 new African wild dog packs really quickly. So we're gonna have Ollie! Welcome, Ollie! I'm so glad you enjoy the creativity of our adventures, and I'm so glad to have you as a little African wild dog pup. Oh my gosh, they're just like all chowing down on that meat right now. That's kind of amazing. Ollie and Olivia! Oh, I love that. I can't believe we ended up with Ollie and Olivia, that the random comment generator picked Ollie and Olivia as the 2 names. That's perfect. And because Ollie and Olivia are the younger members of the pack, they may actually end up becoming one of the leaders of the pack, since their parents are already elders. We'll have to see how that works out. But alright, let's go over and see how our big boy elephants are doing. We now have a Quiet and his new friend over here, Madhu. Come on over, Madhu. And we're going to go ahead and give our rescue elephant, Madhu, a new name, because we're going to say he's a rescue elephant. Hello. That's fine. Lots of poop for our dung beetles. He's a rescue elephant because he doesn't have good enough genes that we would potentially want to breed him. But he is here as a rescue bachelor elephant to be as part of, like, a member of the herd. And his name is actually going to be Rich, after Natalie Richmond. So Natalie Richmond, I'm so glad you're enjoying our Animal Crossing adventures as well. That makes me super happy. And I hope that you are happy to have a new rescue Ellie named after you. Alright, so the bachelor herd has been started. We have a ton of work we need to do with them for sure to make sure that they are happy and healthy and well established, and to get people to come back and look at them, which will probably mean that we need to get some unique new creatures here, since we already have elephants in the vast horizons. So to convince people to come and see even more, I think we need to add in another big boy, the hippo. That's my hope. And then once we get people giving us even more money, because lions are extremely expensive to take care of, I do want to try to get some lions in. And I would love, love, love to be able to get some cheetahs pretty soon too. Oh, and that's not powered yet. That's fine. Oh, it's so dark. But I would love to be able to get some cheetahs as well so that we can go ahead and get those beautiful conservation credits, because cheetahs give you so many conservation credits. It's amazing, and we could definitely use the help in our zoo. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for all of our amazing animals. It truly is amazing to see how the vast SAHULA safari has expanded as the days have gone by. I'm always shocked at what we end up doing because it's always different than what I expected. Oh, it's so dark. And if you guys would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.